Good evening, Mr. and Mrs. North America, or wherever you may find yourself. I'm Silver Sterling, and are you ready for a mystery? Hexaco Motor Oils presents the Hexaco Mystery Radio Hour, sponsored by Hexaco. Tonight, we bring you tales from the gritty streets of Chicago with Gunn for Hire.
Speakeasys in 1933 Chicago are a dying breed. In a few weeks, they won't have to hide their dirty secrets and bathtub gin anymore. Well, the gin at least. As far as the secrets go, they'll still be hidden, and they'll still be as dirty as the trash in a back alley after a 2-week garbage strike in August. But those are the secrets that Grace Gunn and Tommy Bam Bam Prue are trying to find out. There's a funny power struggle between men and women. It's like a dance to see who gets to lead. Used to be that way back in the day the man was in charge. End of story. Well, the Civil War changed all that.
Men like to think they're the ones who lead in this dance, but the truth is, the power behind that throne came from somewhere. And any woman worth her salt knows that most men have 2 left feet.
The war brought a lot of things out. Aside from the horrors you can't explain or don't want to think about, and other strangeness lurking in the shadows, it gave women the chance to step up and step out of man's shadow. And frankly, it was about damn time.
The war changed a lot of things. Once everyone saw what we'd known all along, that dance of control went from a simple 2-step to a more balanced and beautiful tango.
But not everything changes in a snap.
Some men like to cling to ideas that are as outdated as that milk that was delivered 4 weeks ago.
Maybe it's the money.
Maybe it's the memory.
But either way,
it's a flaw in the armor that's as obvious as the success of Gable's next film.
And no matter how many times women do it,
they never learn.
We never learn.
It might mean something a little different being a gent or a dame in 1933, but one thing's for sure.
This struggle, and the dance that goes with it,
will be going on until the end of time.
And we're gonna need to learn to move in unison with our partner.
Before something from those shadows decides to stop the music.
So I'm assuming that Grace and Bam Bam did not go and see the girls.
Well, as I got up to go to the door, I looked at Tommy and said, "Are you coming?"
And Tommy's kind of been fiddling with something in his hand and tosses it to Grace. And I'm going to make a persuasion roll and say, how about a detour?
I suppose I need to do a dex throw to make sure I actually catch what you're throwing at me.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I'll just give you that one for free.
Oh, you're too kind.
Do what I can.
So what Grace catches is a matchbook from the nest. And on the inside of it, it's got the lipstick kiss with the word Trixie.
Turning it over, shoot you a glance. Let's go. And we're going to go to the nest and try to meet Trixie.
It's not too hard to catch a cab ride to the nest.
Okay, I have in my notes that this is a seedy nightclub.
Well, actually, yeah. So when you get into the cab and you tell the cab driver to take you to the nest, he looks at you first, Grace, and he looks like he's about to say something, and then he looks over at Bam Bam, and you see him just kind of shake his head like he doesn't need to even ask.
I smile and nod at the guy.
And he proceeds to zip off through the streets to a more dingy, side of town. He pulls up and he says, "All right, this is the nest. Lady, if you're gonna be here for a while, not that long, I can wait outside. Otherwise, I'm gonna go."
I hand him a couple of bills and say, "No, I'm good, thanks."
All right, well, you got this Palook with you, so I'm sure you'll be just fine.
Yep.
And he disappears into the night. The nest is indeed, as you described, it's seedy in the sense that decor is something that they don't necessarily put a high priority on. At one time, it probably looked like it was really nice here, but clearly time has worn away anything of it would just be considered nice or pleasant. It's all got a bit of a worn quality to it. There's a good haze of smoke from the cigarettes and cigars that are in this bar or in this dance hall. It's actually filling up pretty good because it's getting near, we'll say it's 7-ish, so it's getting into the evening. There's only a few empty tables. There is a band doing plenty of music over in one side, and then there's a dance floor in one area where some people are cutting it up, and then there's a raised stage where there are a couple of dancers as well. And then you can definitely tell who the servers are as opposed to the patrons by the way they're dressed. The women are dressed in these modified flapper type dresses from about 10 years ago that have like little bunches of material kind of put on there, and they've got some stuff in their hair to do. The men who are walking around here as well are generally very well built. Their vests either are converted suits that have had the sleeves ripped off, or they're just vests and they are essentially shirtless underneath. Their emphasis being on their physique as they go through and bring drinks to tables with female patrons. But everyone here clearly is having a good time. Doesn't look like there is, any immediate, like, oh my gosh, I am in danger the moment I walk in this door kind of vibe here going on. But there is, it's kind of a nervous excitement kind of feel that's going through here.
Check my hat.
And I suppose my coat too. Just kind of take it in, kind of look around, see if I can see anybody I think might be named Trixie, if I can tell that. I don't know.
There's a couple of women who look like they could fit that role, but you're not sure.
Okay.
Bam Bam's heading to the bar, leaving Grace behind.
What a gentleman.
Yeah, so what do you want to do there, Grace?
Oh, I'll go over in the general direction of the prospects and just kind of, keep looking around as I make my way to them. I don't know if I need to be worried about seeing anybody there that I might know. I don't know.
Make me a notice roll. Yeah, do the with the bonus with the investigate, because this is your scope in the area to see if there's anybody here that you'd be concerned about. It's a 6. All right. Though you see some faces of people that you recognize, no one here sets off any alarm bells for you that, ooh, that guy, yikes. Okay, but nothing of that nature is here. You recognize some people that either you've talked to, either in regards to past cases, or you just know, but nobody with any sort of...
No one that's going to be running back to my sister and telling her that...
No, and definitely not anybody like that.
They saw me in this kind of place.
No.
Okay.
One thing you do notice, and this is part of your detective instincts, you notice there are a number of people in here who are doing their best to not be noticed and to not try and make eye contact. You get the definite sense that there are patrons here who want to come here and who do not want to be seen. You're doing this casual, circuitous route to go and maybe get yourself a drink at the bar or whatever. This woman intercepts you. Hey, sugar, can I get you something to drink?
I'm good. I'm looking for someone.
Everybody's looking for someone here, sweetheart. Who are you looking for?
Oh, do you think you could help me out?
Maybe. Did you want a cigarette? She's got a little cigarette cart in front of you. You want to smoke at all or anything?
Gave it up. Sorry.
Oh, and she begins to light one up. No. This is a good habit. This is a good habit to have. It's healthy. And she takes a big drag off of her cigarette.
And if she blows that smoke in my face, I'm gonna punch her.
No, she's nice enough to at least shoot it off to the side. Yeah, she goes, I just saw my doctor last week, and he was saying that probably the best thing for me at least would be working here. Instead of breathing all this smoke, I may as well just make my own, because then it's fresher. You know what I mean? So it's better for me to have that smoke instead of this smoke.
Okay, I really hate to interrupt this because this is fascinating.
I know, he's such a smart man, and he's already married, unfortunately. But anyway, go ahead. What can I do for you? I'm
looking for Trixie.
Oh, you're looking for... Oh, do you know her?
Not yet.
Wow. All right. Yeah, Trixie, yeah, she is, you know, I don't think she's here tonight. You know who would actually know her? And she looks over. See that girl over there? She's with the bald gentleman over there. She's got the dark hair. That's Evie. Evie's a good friend of hers. Evie would know where she's been. I don't know. I'm here tonight, and Trixie's not here. But I didn't work the last 2 days. My cousin, he was sick, and so I had to go and take care of him. So I was talking to Mel, and I said, Mel, I can't come and work tonight because I got my cousin. He's sick. I gotta take care of him. You know.
Thank you. I'll go find Evie. Thank you for your help.
Oh yeah, right. She's right over there. And you sure you don't want a cigarette? You don't want a cigarette?
Got it.
All right.
Yeah,
all right. Take care of yourself.
Sure. Thanks.
Bam Bam, what are you doing while Grace is casing the place?
Tommy slides up, finds a spot at the bar that's filling up quick, lights himself a cigarette while he waits on the bartender to come over, asks for another whiskey, and he's just going to sip it, kind of nurse it, turn around while he's at the bar, and scan through the crowd, mainly at the girls that are working. And he's going to try to notice if any of them might be covering up a black eye or nursing some bruises, walking a little gingerly, like somebody might have been beaten on them.
Make me that notice roll, and since it was such a specific request, I will give you a +2.
That will be a 10.
That would definitely be a success with a raise. It does appear you do see one girl who fits that description, although you're not 100% sure because of the fact of the haze, and she has a rather thick layer of makeup, but it does look like she may have missed a spot or something got smeared around one of the eyes, and that gives you an indication that there might be a bruise of some sort there.
And is she working as one of the cigarette girls?
She is, yeah, one of the cigarette girls that's walking around. Not the one that Grace was just talking to, though.
Tommy will put out his cigarette in the ashtray that's there at the bar and put the smokes back in his pocket and approach the young lady that has the smokes and the hidden bruises to buy a pack of cigarettes from her.
She kind of turns her cart right towards you there. Can I get for you, mister?
Let's see, what brands do you have here? No, not mine. Don't like the menthol.
Some guys, they kind of like the cloves. It's got a nice kind of a cool burn going down. You can really taste the clove, you know?
I'll be willing to give that a try. So, thank you. What's your name?
Oh, she hesitates for a minute. You can just call me Sweetsy.
Sweetsy.
Yeah, she starts to open up the pack for you and flick out one. Hold on, I got a light here for you.
Oh, thanks.
They say I'm sweet, so that's why. It's got to help in the customer. Anything else at all?
No, this will do it. Thanks.
Hey, you're welcome. You're welcome. Hey, enjoy your night.
Yeah, you take care of yourself.
I sure will.
As she's walking away, I'll kind of say it, not so that it's that loud, but definitely so that she can hear me. And these lugs in here lay a hand on you. Look me up.
She turns back and she smiles. In her eyes, you see they essentially give you a once over to kind of gauge your size. and stature, and then she just smiles and gives you a little nod.
And I head back to the bar and try to get eyes on Grace. Ask the bartender for a pen and write her name inside the matchbook.
And we cut back to Grace, and you're approaching Evie, and she's sitting there and she's laughing it up, and you can tell because of your sister, and then also, either in whether or not it's from just things in your past or stuff that maybe either your grandmother or your mom even taught you. Evie she's full on fake laughing, because whatever these guys are saying is not funny, and they're not nearly as impressive as they think they are. But she is sitting there and making them think that they are. But she's there, and then the bald guy, who's probably about maybe 10 years, you can guess, her senior, is sitting there, and then there's one other person across the table, one other gentleman who's much younger.
Man, I have to interrupt that, huh?
Yes, you do. Well, no, technically you don't. I mean, you can do whatever the heck you want, but...
I think I want to interrupt it because I was told that she might know. I'll just say, excuse me, miss, and try to kind of pull her away from... I just need to talk to you for just a minute, and then I'll let you get back to whatever it is you're doing.
She looks at you. Do I know you? I don't know you. Do I know you? No.
You were just pointed out to me, but I didn't get the other girl's name. I'm so sorry, but she thought you could help me out. And it was that gal, and I looked for her over there.
Oh, yeah. Well, help with what there, sweetheart? What do you need help with?
Well, has she moved away from the table?
She's like in this kind of this goofy half sit, half stand thing. So like, did you like physically try and I mean, in a gentle way, try and get her to come out of the booth?
Well, I just got her attention. I haven't really gotten. I thought maybe she would kind of do that on her own.
She started to, and then she stopped a bit, and then like the two guys, they're awkwardly looking at each other and then at you, but then they're looking at Evie.
And I kind of look at them with the mind your business look, and I just need to talk to you for a couple minutes. If you could just come over here so we can talk.
Go ahead and make me a persuade roll. Ooh, nice. All right. She pauses briefly and she says, "Gentlemen, please just give me a moment. It took me a second to recognize her, but yeah. I'll be right back. I want to hear the rest of that story, Barry. I want to hear the rest of that story. It sounds like it's going to be just a great story." And then she turns away, and the smile and everything, and just immediately just shuts off like a light switch. And then her face is straight, and she...
You got it good, sister.
I do what I can. Pays the bills. Okay, so I have no idea. Who the hell are you? But you don't look like you belong here. I'm sorry. What you have on is very nice, but this doesn't look like your kind of place. Are you a cop? You're a cop.
No, I'm not. But I am looking for someone. And the gal over there, unfortunately, like I said, I did not get her name, so...
Oh, Candy. Yeah, she's fine.
Candy, okay. Yeah. Don't be mad at her.
Oh, no. She talks to everybody.
Wow. I'm actually here looking for someone called Trixie. And Candy thought you would be able to help me out and figure out where she is. Have you seen her?
Her eyes dart around a little bit. No.
My eyes follow hers and kind of...
it was like a nervous dart, but she says, No, I haven't. In fact, actually, she's supposed to be working tonight and the last couple of days as well, and she hasn't.
When was the last time you saw her?
Oh boy. Okay. Well, first of all, is she in trouble?
No, she's not in any trouble. I just need to talk to her about a couple of things.
Okay. All right. Do you know her name's not Trixie though, right?
I do now. What is her name?
Okay. All right. Look. Okay.
I didn't hear it from you.
If you're a cop, you got to tell me you're a cop.
I am not a cop.
All right. Her name is Beatrice O'Hara, but we all just really call her Betty. But yeah, no, I haven't seen her. Going on a week now. I think it's been a few days for sure.
There anyone that you would be able to pick out in a crowd that maybe Betty kind of migrated towards when he was in, or
Yeah. Who she was the favorite of?
yeah.
Yeah, there was 2 guys actually. Yeah, there's one guy, his name's Stanley. He's been pretty sweet on her for some time, but he's kind of a quiet.
Yeah.
He's kind of a quiet guy. I didn't see him here at all, but he comes by here every now and again. But then, yeah, there was another guy. He definitely liked Trixie a lot. I think they had like something really going on. And I think it was, I don't know if she really felt anything for him, but he also gave her like lots of jewels and stuff. Leo. Yeah, Leo. That's it. Yeah, Leo. His last name is a Jewish name of some sort. But yeah, he was a nice guy. He was a nice guy. I mean, he wasn't like a creep or nothing, but he would always shower Trixie with gifts and stuff. Gosh, you don't think that maybe they ran away together?
No, I'm not sure.
I mean, he looked like someone who like had like a lot of money and stuff. So I don't know if he would ever do something like that. I mean, you know, guys like that, they both, I know both guys and ladies who have like their things on the side, you know?
Well,
And I know that Betty, that Trixie, that she was like that, I think, for Leo, but maybe they had something serious. I don't know. Look, I know where Betty lives. I haven't been to her apartment or anything, but I can tell you where she lives if you think.
I fish around in my purse for a piece of paper and hand it to her to write down address information.
She takes a couple steps back over, leans and pulls a pen out of the inside breast pocket of the older guy.
Nice.
And then she she smiles. She gives him a little smooch on the top of his bald head, and then like the two of them laugh. First, the 2 guys laugh for some reason, and then she goes and she writes down the address, and then pockets the pen in between her breasts on her whatever her dress type thing is that she's wearing. That's me understanding women's fashion names.
Slapper.
What would that? It's like the cups of her dress or something, right? That's
the Indian pocket, right?
Yeah, the Indian pocket just goes right in there. Thank you. If you happen to see her, give her this, because I really do need to talk to her. And I hand her my card, which probably goes underneath the bra strap. So I thank her for her time and let her get back to whatever.
Yeah. Hey, thanks for the break. I hope she's okay.
Well, I do too. Thank you.
And now, some wondrous words of wisdom about products to make your life better.
Coca-Cola. Hot summer days bring the necessity for cool refreshment, and nothing quenches your summer thirst better than Coca-Cola. You've tried other cola drinks, but they always fall flat. Now try the one that spirits you away to a land of refreshment. With our patented special secret formula, your thirst doesn't stand a ghost of a chance. It's the dark drink with a light taste that's sure to please, with extra carbonation to tickle the nose, while your other senses are treated to an almost otherworldly experience. It's the cola that's going to rock-a your world. It's Coca-Cola. Available at all fine soda fountains. Try one, or hey, Manitou. I mean, make it two. Coca-Cola.
Well, Grace has started to sniff out the breadcrumbs for this case, but whether or not she finds the loaf they came from remains to be seen. We'll find out soon enough. Alright, that's enough for now, so shake a leg till next time. But just so we're clear, the part of Grace Gunn was played by Jill Rich, Irving Holt is played by Brad Smith, Tommy Bam Bam Prue is played by Brent Rich, and the boss in charge of this clip joint is Chris Hussey. I'm MacLeaod Wick, and remember, taking a wooden nickel is less trouble than a ghost rock dime.
Thank you for joining us for this episode of the Hexaco Mystery Radio Hour. This game references the Savage Worlds game system, available from Pinnacle Entertainment Group at PEGINC.com. It is unofficial media content permitted under the Media Network Content Agreement. This content is not managed, approved, or endorsed by Pinnacle Entertainment Group. Certain portions of the materials used are the intellectual property of Pinnacle, and all rights are reserved. Savage Worlds, all related settings, and unique characters, locations, logos, and trademarks are copyrights of Pinnacle Entertainment Group. Leaving a 5-star review of this podcast not only helps everyone here at the Hexaco Mystery Radio Hour, it's also your civic duty. When doing so, please search for Fear the Boot Actual Play. Hexaco wants to remind you to make your car run like magic and always use great Hexaco products. Until next time, I'm Silver Sterling, reminding you to always keep one eye on the shadows.